So these are the many main difference between the tree and then graph data structure. So the network model, it is an extension of the hierarchical model. So this model data is organized more like a graph. Then you can assume that. So it is used to store a data. Each and every child may have one parent, more than one parent now, like here. See this, you can consider this is a directed graph. So here the C2, if you are consider that B1 and B2, they are the precedent node for the C2. We can consider it's a parent node or a precedent node or not. Then in the database model, data is stored in the terms of many to many relationship. For example, what is mean by many to many relationship? It is should be in, you can consider the course and then student. One course, if you take it as a DVMS is a course, can be enrolled by many students. Am I right? Then in the student entity, if you take it as a one single object, one student can enroll many courses. For example, you have enrolled 6 courses normally in your regular semester. So in both the direction, many to many relationship will be forming. Understand? One course is enrolled by many students. After, as well as if one single student is there, he can enroll many different subjects. So here, mainly the relationship between each and every data, it is a many to many relationship. Then here there is many to many relationship means easily we can connect. So we can easily search the data for storing a data, for updating a data. Everything will be happening in a faster way. So that is the main two data models. One is a network based data model. Another one is the hierarchical based data model. So there's a difference. Many to many, one to many, easily can access because many to many relationship. But here there is one concrete relationship is there one to many. So for navigating data, for searching data, it will take more amount of time. It is flexible, it is very flexible, very less flexibility for insertion, deletion, updation and all. So these are the first two basic model, but these two model we are not using. We are going to use the data model is called entity relationship data model. This is called entity relationship data model. I already said that while if we are going to develop any application, so that application definitely is going to use a certain kind of database. So you are going to design a database for your own application. Before starting the development stage, you should have a clear picture. So throughout the entire application, how many tables you need, how each and every tables is going to connect with another table. Then what are the name of each and every table? Then each and every table is having how many attributes. So that pictorial representation is called entity relationship model. It is a database model. The relationships are created by dividing the objects into entity and its the characteristics into attributes. For example, this is the table. I want to create a table. The table name is called student. Then the table will have to store 4 data: student ID, student name, student address, and student age. But instead of creating a table like this, first I will be defining like a pictorial format. So the entity name should be there in the rectangular box. Then each and every attribute name, it's not a round, it's actually ellipse. We are using the ellipse circle. So that symbol. It should be in the symbol we are going to represent the attribute is an ellipse. So ER model is a database design model. Each and every applications, database application, if you are going to develop, before that, you should develop your own ER model. So with the help of the own your ER model, you have to satisfy your clients. So because we know that if you are developing any application, first we need to get the input from the clients. What are the requirements? So based on the requirements only, I'm going to develop application. So first you have to create a blueprint, then you have to satisfy your stakeholders. After that, by using those ER model only, you are going to design your own database. So this is a ER model. It's a small introduction to ER model. It is a pictorial representation of a database. The next stage. This is a diagrammatical view. But logically, how I'm going to design a database, no? The next step is called a relational model. ER model, each and every entity will be going to convert in the form of table. So a relational model, it is a data model. Data is organized in the two-dimensional shape. Tables. It is developed by E.F. Codd 1970. So it's a basic structure of the table we are going to store in the form of rows and column. But we cannot develop this table directly. First, we will draw ER diagram. From the help of ER diagram, we are going to convert the ER diagram into relational model. So this, I already said that. This is one table. You can consider that student table. Student ID, student name, and student age. This you can consider that student course table. So student ID name, what are the courses he registered, and what is the teacher. If I want to know, for example, if I want to know roll number 101, DBMS marks, what are the details I should know? Can anyone tell? For your DBMS marks, if I want to know, what are the essential details I know? Because if
Registration
I
number.
know
Registration number.
Registration number, student name.
registration
Name,
number, if I know,
registration number.
no, na. For example, if I'm giving registration number is 841, then it will display your all subjects mark. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
two inputs I need. One is the roll number,
Subject code.
another one is the subject code. So that is the thing,
Yes.
the relationship. For example, if I want to get one data, I need both the thing. One is the student ID, subject ID. So by using these two tables, so these two tables are connected. With the help of these two tables, I can get one particular information for each and every student in a database management system. What is his mark? So that is called relational model. So with the relations between two different table, we can get some useful information. For connecting two different table, I can get some useful information. That is called a relational model. So these are the four types of data model is there. With this, the second topic will be over. So I'll be uploading these notes. You just go through. Once if you don't have any doubt, then we straight away start the ER diagram. It is very, very important. I'll be teaching the basics of ER diagram today. How to draw ER diagram, it is our first exercise that we will be discussing on Monday's class. But before that, we need to study a lot about ER diagram that I will teach in today's class. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just go through, I'll be uploading these notes. So I'll be giving 5 minutes time. You just go through up to data models, the last class notes, today's this class notes also. Any doubts you can ask me. The notes uploaded in the team.
Ma'am, means without ER model, we cannot create the relational model. Means the,
No, for small database we can create. That is not a problem. For one table is there. For
yes, ma'am.
example, I want to store only your data for your in my students data only for DBMS. Now one single table is there that are not going to relate one table with another table. For that purpose and all, we no need ER diagram. But for it is a large database, it is going to have a many tables. For that time, if you are drawing ER diagram, then during the development process, you will not get kind of any kind of difficulties.